All right, y'all of the worldwide webification, we're back and messing around with the truck. Did some work this weekend, which I'll go over and for today because it's beautiful outside. Yay! So, whoop! Looks like we went too fast on the test drive and lost the hood. So I got the hood down. Got the cab is pretty well painted except for the orange needs to be done. Got the seat in and stuff and belts and carpet is all in as well. Got some stuff put on the dash. The door gaskets are in too. So yeah, not bad. So here's the big thing we're working on is the bed. Of course, so on the last one, there's my cut on the bed, and the whole floor thing didn't really matter of sliding it forward because, as you can see, I ended up taking the bed floor out completely. So I'll start back here. So of course, this is my 12-inch out of the front of the bed that I put. That is 6 inches out of the metal. That way I can get the wheels fit into the wheel well better because I'm running a little different size wheel this time than the last one. So I'm still not sure. I may or may not take out some in the backside. I'll see how it looks. It's hard with the garage so small. You can't really stand back and look at it. So I'll get this stuff all together. I'm not putting in the back braces going crosswise yet because I may have to cut and move those and stuff. So I'm waiting on that to see on the back side of it. But yeah, so this is the inside. The last time I left the bed in the stock position, which is that line right underneath of there. It's hard to see. We'll go high. It's over there. Anyway, you guys see where it's at. So yeah, there it is right there. You can see it along the bottom edge there. So that's the factory bed heel. I'm actually going to raise the bed floor 5 inches. That's where these braces coming across are. At is that black line there is 5 inches. So I'm bringing the bed floor up 5 inches. That way when I come up over the suspension and the tank and everything back here, then I won't have such a huge hump in the back of the bed. It's still going to be a little bit, but it won't be massive. So it'll just come straight up, angle, and then down. And I'll be able to make that out of one piece. I'll have one piece of metal. I think what I'm going to do too is, because I got these bracings and stuff and pretty squared off, I'm not going to use the factory bed floor. It's just too hard with the ribs and stuff and cutting things and filling things in. So I think with this one, I'm just going to do flat stock across there. So it'll be, ideally I'll be able to do in 3 pieces, 1, 2, 3. So this will be all one piece instead of like 1 and 1 and 1. I'll get the piece measured out and stuff, and I know enough places in my area here where I can have this, I'll measure everything, so I'll just have this bent into one piece that'll just lay on top, and then I can weld it in across and up and down and everything else, and then this will be its own piece, and this will be its own piece. So that's a shim right there, but that's a mount. This is actually a mount too. It's hard to see, but yeah, so there's the mount for the frame and up, so it'll bolt in right there from the top through the top of the bed. So I'll have a bolt nut on the top side there on it, and then that is my crossover piece to kind of give some more support this direction on flexing and stuff. I may or may not run ones up here. I don't know yet on this one. I do kind of have a room, but I'm not sure I want to do it. I may just do it anyway, just to throw it in to help with rigidity and stuff. I know Hot Rod Garage showed that on there. So, but yeah, there's that back frame, and then we'll have the back frame here. So, and then the rear mounts are going to be there where the frame went through. Let's get around here so you can see a little bit better. So there's, of course, the Crown Vic chassis that I split because it kicks way up, so you have to cut it. Last time I went inside there, and then came back, and it was okay. It was kind of awkward. It was weird trying to get something to fit inside of there. So this time I went through here, which, as you can see, is actually where the frame rails go on the truck anyway. So I've got that L bracket or the angle iron across there, and just tacked that in, brought that over, and I'm gonna have 1 or 2 across here, or maybe even an X coming across to help support that a little bit more too. I mean, it's not gonna hold a big payload, and that's of course the emission deal. It's not going to hold a big payload onto it. I'm not using it as a truck. That's, but the bed's so short, it's a toy, it's a hot rod, but I still want to be able to put stuff in the back for when I go to shows or do anything and stuff with it. So so I wanted some rigidity coming across to kind of support the bed, but not enough to where I have to, throw gravel or wood or, heavy stuff like that into it, just not using it for that. I mean, it'll still be able to hold on a load. The last one did. It's not going to have a whole lot of stuff to it. But yeah, so that's where we're at. So we'll make the mounts and stuff and you can kind of see a little bit better with the line of where the deal is for it. So, and a little sneak peek over there of the fender. Oh, look at that. I'm actually going to flare the rear fender out a little bit. This side's a little bit better to see. So there's that black, my cool line. So I'm actually going to cut across that and open that up and add some metal in there to kind of flare the fender out with it, because where I'm sitting, I'm actually rubbing a little bit right above that on the tire, so I could situating, but and that'll match too, because the front fenders, which is weird, the back of these is so straight and flat. I mean, it's got the flare right up here, it's pretty flared, same as the other side, but the rest of this is like barely a little bit of a lip and stuff. Biggest thing though is because the wheel sets in so far on these older trucks, Chevy, Ford, everything, but that front lip, especially when you look down like here, it's harder to see with this. Let me get back closer. But yeah, see, as you can see, that front lip, that kicks out pretty far. So I will be doing the same thing with this one as well too, so I'll kick it back. But yeah, that's where we're at, working on that stuff. Making progress. Ooh, orangey goodness. So yeah, that is all. We'll catch you next time.